All right, you guys, this is the Scott Horton Show. I'm him. And on the line, I got Jared Labell, and he's the executive director of the Libertarian Institute. Welcome back to the show. How you doing, Jared?
Hey, doing well, Scott. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for doing the show. Let's talk about how people can give us money.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, and most importantly, thank you so much to everyone who has sent in their kind words and commented on the website, and of course have already sent in donations. It really means the world to Scott, Will, Sheldon, and myself.
That's true.
We have a lot of big plans for 2017. So first and foremost, libertarianinstitute.org/support.
All right, so now it is our fund drive. We really, we started up, in the middle of October there, something like that, right? So at about a month. It's been about a month. Now we're kind of doing our grand opening and our first big inaugural fund drive here for the Libertarian Institute.
Yeah. We officially launched on the last presidential debate between Mein Führer Trump and Empress Clinton, and so we've had a slow launch, but it's been great, and it's been a way for us to be able to build support over time. And now we are asking for your help so we can continue our work and go ahead and solidify our plans for 2017.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing that I have to say about the site, and that is that everyone who has commented on it to me loves it and says it's great and says congratulations, the site looks great, and you guys have great stuff on it all the time, and I love it. So let's see, I'm trying to think of maybe someone saying something negative at all about our Libertarian Institute. Nope, everybody loves it, I think, Jared, so far.
I've also just had tremendously positive responses from everyone, and love the fact that people are sending in submissions. We really encourage that. If you go to libertarianinstitute.org, you'll see the little tab towards the top, so you could submit your own articles, and that's something that we'd really like to focus on the next few months, is trying to showcase as many great libertarian authors from across the movement as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Great point to make. And we already have a few regular writers here who are doing originals for us, of course, including Sheldon and Will, but also a few more than that. And we've got a handful of regular bloggers now, too. And so the blog is rolling pretty much all day long, so I hope people keep their attention on that. And, you know, for those of you who are lefties or righties of some kind in my audience, you know me, I'm very issue-oriented, and our Libertarian Institute is and means to be very issue-oriented. So, yes, there's plenty of libertarian ideology. There's also a lot of breaking news and politics and the wars and the cops and all the things that we care about the most is what we're really doing here. So, and that's the whole point. So please check that out, libertarianinstitute.org, and that's the front page, and /blog, of course. You can find Sheldon and Will's articles and Jared's articles, me and Sheldon's radio shows, podcasting from there, libertarianinstitute.org. And by the way, there's supposed to be a merger kind of thing with the old podcast feed from scotthorton.org and the new podcast feed at Libertarian Institute, and that's not 100% ironed out yet, but everybody be patient. We're going to figure out a merger there so that everybody doesn't have to switch. It'll work out good. So, yeah, man, and then, like you're saying, submissions. We want more submissions. The more you guys, the more we can show people what you guys write, the better it is for us, the better it is for you, and it's a mutually beneficial exchange because, after all, we're all libertarians here, right? And then, yeah, the support page. Here's the difference between donating to my show, typically, and donating to the Libertarian Institute. You can write it off on your taxes. Isn't that right, Jared? You know all these legalities and things. Explain.
Yeah, so the Libertarian Institute is a 501c3 organization, which designated by the IRS means that it is fully tax deductible on your imperial taxes. And so we very much encourage you to make a donation for Giving Tuesday and as the holiday season approaches, and that'll help us out, help you out. And hey, if you work for a big corporation and you partake in Network for Good, they will also match your donation to us dollar for dollar. So find out if your company participates in Network for Good and see if they can go ahead and give us some cash. That way it won't be in Uncle Sam's hand, and it'll be in ours.
Yeah, that's cool. Tell them more about how they can look into that.
Normally, if you talk to your, HR department or someone within your corporate structure, they'll be able to tell if your company participates in Network for Good. But it's a way of matching donations for nonprofits and to help get corporate sponsorship in some ways. It's kind of a PR thing and whatever. But hey, it actually has good benefits, including to ideologically aligned groups.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. Now, so what are some different ways, Jared, that people can help support the Libertarian Institute?
Well, when you support through, again, libertarianinstitute.org/support, we can offer some great premiums as our thanks. We accept, of course, Bitcoin, checks. We accept your Federal Reserve notes. And we will gladly, in return, send you one of, we have a number of books, what we have up to 5 now, I believe, as premium offers for your donation of $50 or more.
That's right. We got Sheldon Richman, the tax book, Your Money or Your Life. We have Charles Goyette, Red, Blue, and Broke All Over. We have... Boy, I better click on it now. We got the brand new Murray Rothbard book of long-lost essays from 1967 and 68 by Murray Rothbard when he was in his pal around with the radical left period. Very interesting stuff in there about Vietnam and civil rights and all kinds of things. And then we also, I almost forgot Sheldon's great book, America's Counter-Revolution, which is about the Constitution, the right-wing fascist reaction against the liberating force of the American Revolution and the original Constitution, the Articles of Confederation there. And then nope, that's not it. I'm going to have to edit this now. Immigration, Individual versus National Borders by David Hathaway. And me and Will Grigg both gave a good blurb for this book. It's the, especially for you Austrian school economists out there, this is the praxeological case for open borders. It is not even, the word Mexico isn't even in it. It's strictly the logical Austrian school method for deciding, what freedom, what our first premise, man acts, means when it comes to border controls. And so you'll really like that. It's Immigration, Individual versus National Borders. Even if you're a hoppy and closed borders guy, you're going to want to read this anyway, right? Immigration, Individual versus National. Yeah, so there's 5. America's Counter-Revolution, Your Money or Your Life, Red, Blue, and Broke All Over, Never a Dull Moment, and Immigration, Individual versus National Borders. For any donation of $50 or more, you get your choice of one of those books. And then tell them what happens if they give us 100 or more.
You get to be a part of the future, and it's great. It is a QR-coded commodity disc, 1 ounce silver. On one side has a QR code stamped in it, no face value. Instead, boom, scan it with your phone. It'll tell you the exact spot price at the moment. So there's no kind of, scammy whatever with fake face values on the coin. It is a 1 ounce silver coin. You know exactly what it's worth, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, I love it. That's actually kind of partially my idea because I never liked the Liberty dollars because they always had a face value on there that didn't match the actual spot price. Sometimes it was marked up by quite a bit. And I always thought, well, that's kind of dishonest. Well, if only there was a way. And Arlo took that to heart and said, I know, I got an idea. Here's how the coin itself can tell you what it's worth right now. It's amazing. It's a miracle. It's the greatest. I'm serious, and I don't know how well it's catching on, but I think this is the greatest idea for a currency ever. Silver dollars with a QR code on them like that, man. I love it. So
it's brilliant.
And everybody who's gotten one by donating to my show in the past and that kind of thing, they all love them too. So they're great, man. All right, cool. And then, so what about Bitcoins? Do we accept Bitcoins at libertarianinstitute.org/support, Jared?
Absolutely, and I don't have the entire hash in front of me, but if you go to libertarianinstitute.org/support, you will find it there, and yes, we absolutely support Bitcoin and accept.
Cool. And then, so what if somebody just wanted to write us a check because they're not into all this newfangled high-tech forms of payment here?
Sure, absolutely. So our offices, which are shared by my other tax group, Taxpayers United, we can accept those checks via the Libertarian Institute at 205 West Randolph Street. That is Suite 1305 in Chicago, Illinois, 60606.
Very good. All right, well, we should let them go at 10 minutes here. And not hit them over the head too bad. But thank you very much, Jared. And thank you very much, everybody, for all your support so far, all your kind wishes, and all the different forms that your support has come in and will continue to come in. So we really appreciate it, don't we?
Absolutely, and stay tuned for big announcements. We have a lot of plans coming up for 2017 that are all in the works, and we can't really announce too many of them yet as we work on them, but they will be great.
He's not lying about that. All right, thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jared.
Thanks.
That's libertarianinstitute.org/support.